You got it.
All right.
Hold
Shalom.
up.
All praises.
Wait a minute. I mean, we I started it, but we just naming the title miracles.
Help is on the way. Miracles. Parentheses.
You can start off. I'm just putting the
All right.
title.
Shalom. Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory goes into our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash.
Uh,
Double honors into our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the root and teach well, peace and blessings unto the elect. All right, we're a few brothers here. Great Millstone Houston, Great Millstone Austin. Same branch. We just in the spirit, man. Want to get in a lesson about miracles, man, about faith, belief, and trust, but ultimately the miracles and the help that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to have for his elect, man. Lord willing, will that number. Okay, so we got a few accounts we want to get into and some precepts, and Lord willing to be edifying because the time we're in now, we're at the end of society, at the end of a kingdom, and it was foresaid that Yahweh Shai was going to return and that the elect will receive power in these last days. Okay, and that they will perform miracles. All right, and this devil's coming down with lies, slander. Scripture saying, I believe Revelations 12, he's going to come down with great wrath because he know if he have but a short time. You see, so he's going to try to paint us in a negative light, and he's going to come with all this left hand technology and power. But Yahweh Shemal Shah's power is going to overdo his power. Okay, it's going to, out. Just like the brother made the statement at camp, man, the two styles, Moses' staff, you know, uh, subdued the Egyptian staff. And that's, kind of, what sparked my spirit for this lesson, man. The power of the Lord is going to overpower the carnal left hand might of Esau Edom. But without further ado, brothers ain't have nothing. We can get that Luke 18 and 27
all right.
and T. Yep.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 18 and 27 in the GNT. It says, Yahweh Shah answered, what is humanly impossible is possible for Yahweh.
Right. Read that again, Baba Kusha.
Khan. It says, Yahweh Shah answered, what is humanly impossible is possible for Yahweh.
Right. And if I believe this account is going into that we're asking Yahweh Shai about how to enter into the kingdom of heaven, or a rich man going through the eye of a needle. But I'm likening this precept into what the situations and the circumstances we're going to be presented with. All right. Nothing is too hard for the Lord, as the scripture said in the book of Jeremiah. All right. Scripture says his hand is not shortened that it cannot save. Right. So what is humanly impossible with mankind, it's not hard to the Lord, man.
Right.
So hey, man, that's a faith booster. All right, knowing that the situations that we're about to be put in, scripture say we're going to be put in prison. Some brothers are going to be put to death. We're going to be pilgrims. All right, but no situation is dire enough or too hard for the Lord to deliver us out of. Okay, or to give us power and to magnify His name. Okay,
Right.
so
Uh, if I
yep.
could
I got
have a precept to that. Oh, you got it.
Okay,
no,
go
you
ahead,
got it,
bro.
bro.
I was just gonna precept land back off the brother. This is Philippians 4 and 13. It says, I can do all things through Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which strengthens me and everything. So going into that, man, we have that spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai upon us, man. Anything is possible. All right. You got it.
That's it.
I had that
Yep, got it.
Isaiah 59 that you quoted. It says Isaiah 59 and 1. It says, Behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. So it
Woo!
ain't it ain't nothing that the Most High can't do, right?
Right.
Because the Most High, He made us limited. He's unlimited. That's why He's the Most High, omnipotent. That's why He is the Most High. Right? So there's no situation that you can be in, or situation that we may come across right in the future that the Lord won't be able to get us out. Right? And it says that neither His ear heavy that He cannot hear. So you can't tell the Lord too much, right? To where He'll be like, oh man, that's they got to process this information, or you got everybody praying to the Lord, right? All of the well, the elect, of course, is truly praying to Him in the spirit, right? He not getting burdened, right? with our prayers or our requests. Right, so
Right.
hey, you can load them up on them. Hey, 'cause then the Lord gonna take care of everything. Right, he
Right.
says, cast your cares upon him, right, for he cared for you.
Yeah.
Got it, bro.
Hey, hey, if you can get that out with Revelation 19, for behold, the Lord omnipotent reigneth, and get that word omnipotent, Baba Kusha. I believe it's Revelation 19, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that.
It's Revelation 19:6. It says, and I heard as it were the voice of a great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thundering, saying, Hallelujah, for the Lord God, or Yahweh omnipotent, reigneth. Right? And it's
Right.
omnipotent.
Yep.
Strong's number G 3841.
Let's go.
Then talk restore. It says, He, what says, the all ruling, that is the most high, absolute and universal sovereign, almighty, omnipotent, he who holds sway over all things, the ruler of all.
Yeah. And that's who we serve, man. That's who have called
Right.
us into his truth. And that's who have set Esau Edom up over us. And that's who's going to deliver us out of the hands of Esau Edom. And that's who's going to establish the kingdom. Okay.
Right.
That's who's bringing the evil. All right. That's who's going to have every brother in the situation they're in. So, with us being in this truth, Lord willing, we're the elect. We can't lose sight of Yahweh Bashim Shai is still in control, no matter what situation or circumstance we're in. All right. And the power that this devil is coming with the MOTB and all the lies and wonders and signs, the Lord's going to, surpass that. All right. He's going to beautify his elect and give them power. You see, at the coming of the Lord, even before, brother's going to be laying on hands and healing whoever, lot that is. All right. That's all to glorify the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai. But miracles are coming and help is on the way, and the Lord is still in control. No matter how evil and violent it gets, we know scriptures say Isaiah 45 and 7. All right. The Lord is bringing the evil. He's creating the peace. You see, so the Lord is still in control. But if that was it on, could you read the omnipotent again, bro? That was powerful.
About the definition.
Yeah.
Of omnipotent. It says the all ruling, that is the most high, absolute and universal sovereign, he who holds sway over all things, the ruler of all.
Right. You see, you got it, bro. You finna say something?
You know, I said it says the absolute and universal sovereign. It means that he's in complete control. And nobody in control with him or telling him what to do. He making all the executive decisions. You got it?
Yeah. I got a quick precept. This is Jeremiah 32 and 17. It reads, Ah, Lord, Yahweh Bashmal Shai power. Behold, thou hast made the heaven and the earth by that great power and stretched out arm. And there is nothing too hard for thee. You see, nothing is too hard for the Lord, man. You see, as far as salvation, a judgment, nothing is making Yahweh Shema Shai queamish, or it hurts him, or he haven't seen it, or he's not familiar with it. You see, so how much more in these last days? Okay, pursuant to the miracles, the deliverances, and the judgments, man. It's getting turned up in the earth, and Yahweh Shema Shai is in control. You see? But with that being said, help is on the way for us, man. The believers, all right? Those that have been laughed and mocked and scoffed, starting with our apostles on down, the Lord is on our side. He's called us to on the winning team to fight. Okay, but we can grab Romans 15 and 4. Brothers didn't have anything.
All right.
Start getting to the lesson.
Well, this is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and 4 in the King James Version.
Yep.
It says, For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yep. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. You see, so these accounts, these testimonies that we read about, these are real life situations that occurred and that should comfort us, and build up our faith going into these times that we're about to be presented with. A time like never before that has been upon the earth. Jacob's trouble, you know, in these different circumstances and situations that are to occur upon planet Earth. With the evils being high, the earth, you know, being more wicked, you know, the Lord is going to show forth more of his power. All right. So without further ado, let's grab
I had a quick
Mark
one.
6. You got a precept?
Yeah, a quick one.
Yep.
Job 8:8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers, who are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon the earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee and tell thee and utter words out of their heart? So that's why it's good to go into the different accounts, because our forefathers are able to teach us, you know, how to have faith, because they have exemplified that faith in the situation that they were put in.
Right.
Right? I'm going to read about the situations where the Lord gave men certain men power, and they had faith in the Lord, and that's why He, you know, was able to even do that for them. Because without that faith, you know, that power can't be activated within you. Because Hebrews 11 speaks about that without faith, it's impossible to please Heavenly Father. So if He ain't pleased with you, what makes you think He gonna send His power to you? So
Mm.
it's all about that faith. But you know, you got to get into searching out these scriptures and reading these different accounts. You know, to build up your own faith. Is it?
Yep. Yep. Because without, you know, without you going into the scriptures, which is the word is Yahweh Shah, you're not going to have any confidence, man. All these people's
Right.
belief systems, you know, Ada, you know, all that bullshit, that's not going to hold them down in the times we're coming in, man. All right. That's not going to be their comfort. That's not going to be their rock. All right. The only rock is Yahweh Shai. All right. Any other foundation is going to be smitten and be destroyed in the times and the prophecies that the Lord is bringing. You see, you got it out. That was it on that Romans 15:4. Let's go to Mark 16:15. Baba
All
Kusha.
right. Mark 16 and 15.
Yep, it should be the end.
All right. All right. This is Mark 16 and 15.
15. Yep.
Yep. And it says, and he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that
Yes.
believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned.
Right, and we're preaching the gospel right now. You see, in the gospel entails of the end of the end of Esau's kingdom. All right, Jacob's trouble, martial law, famine, the MOTB. All right, so if you don't believe and repent at Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed. You're damned. All right, you don't believe in the miracles that help to come. You're already damned. All right, keep going.
Uh, It says, and these signs shall follow them that believe in my name. Shall they cast out devils? They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents. If they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover.
Right. If you want to add anything, bro, add on. But you know, that's what happened back then, and that's what's going to happen now. All right. Currently, now, you know, the food that we eat is bullshit. Okay, we're living. All right. Why? To preach this gospel, to minister unto the elect. You see, but in a minute, that power is coming in which the laying on of hands, the sick is going to be healed. Okay, and ultimately the healing comes through this word. But in a minute, as we stated, the Lord is going to turn it up as this devil comes with more and more sorceries and lies and wonders on the left hand side. Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to increase the right hand side, and believers
Right.
are going to increase because they're going to start seeing their miracles. Okay, but that was it, brother. They had none. Let's go to
But
John. Yep.
I had a quick one since you had
Uh huh.
said that. What's that? Psalms 110.
Yep.
This is Psalms 110:3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth. It said thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. So a lot of people, a lot of believers, it's going to take for them to see something, right? To see something happen, to see somebody, get healed or raised from the dead, right? And these are the things that, that the Lord is going to bless his men to be able to do the same like he did with the apostles of old, right? Because all of the prophets and the apostles, they're back today. And when they was doing these miracles, and you read in the book of Acts, you had what 4,000, 5,000 added, of believers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. People have to see that power, and that power, will convert somebody. Hey, that's why Yahweh shot. Hey, when he told him, he said, "Hey, hey, believe me for the work's sake, for the works that I do."
All right.
You see,
Yep.
and even with Moses, hey, when the Most High was bringing them plagues right through Moses, hey, Pharaoh and them was shook, and Israel was seeing all of that too, right? So the Lord was showing His power, and he gonna do it again in the time to come, right? And the Lord giving us that power is gonna let the world know who is elected. That's why He said, "Hey, then shall you know who am I chosen."
Right.
Hey, you gonna know who the chosen by the people He gives spiritual power unto, the people that's protected, right, from all type of dangerous situation. It's like, hey man, ain't no way he came out that on his own. Hey, so what happened?
All right. If if I may add on
Miracle.
right quick, and it's gonna show you, like the brother said, man, who's are really believing inside of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who's been believing inside of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, by the works that they're gonna be performing in these days, by that spiritual power that they're gonna be given. And I get a precept right quick. This is John 14:11. It's
Ooh,
believe
start at
me.
10. That's the spirit. Start at
All
10.
right.
I finna call it next. Yep.
Yeah, kind. 14:10. It says, believest thou, this is John 14:10. It says, believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me? There's a question. It says, the words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me. He doeth the works. It says, believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works, right? And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Okay,
Yep. Can you
so
read that again, Baba Kushar?
all right,
You break it down.
11.
12.
All right, this is John 14:12. It says, verily, 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 I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. All right, so verily, verily, he says, those who believe upon him, they're going to be able to do and these great miracles and signs and greater works that the Lord Yahweh Shai did. He says, man. All right, so they're going to be performing these miracles in these days, man. They're going to be raising these people from the dead and everything, man. They're going to be
And
healing people.
what verse you just stopped that at?
12.
Okay.
Yep.
You finish making your point, bro?
Right. And so, they're going to be doing great signs, great miracles in that day, man, through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Hey, because the Lord said He's gonna overdo what He did in ancient Egypt. So, hey, what's gonna take place in Babylon the Great is gonna be something amazing. So, the power that He gonna give is gonna be on another level ain't nobody ever seen before.
Right.
You see, this type of power that the Lord's gonna give, right? The men of the Lord to do some unimaginable things, all right, that we can't even fathom in our minds right now. We know that the Lord's gonna give us
Right.
power, to eventually go up against Esau Edom, and we know the Lord is going to give us some that Esau basically ain't not going to be able to defend against, but we don't know exactly, what all we going to be able to really just do. Right.
Right.
The Lord, man, he gonna bless us. You got it. You had something else y'all know about? I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, how about Shemal Shah and Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
You just chopping up a little bit. I can hear you now though.
Reason not.
Yeah, his video kind of freezing.
All right. I'm a I'm gonna start on John 14 and 12 and keep on reading down. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go to my Father, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
Right.
All
So
right.
whatever you shall ask, he said, whatever you shall ask in my name.
All right.
So the Lord, hey, through His name, hey, we're gonna be able to do some great things because the Lord's gonna grant us to be able to do these things, to be able to heal the sick, raise the dead, right? Heal people whatever diseases they got, right? You know, do all other types of things, right? But it's through His name, and
All right.
if you can grab that account out, I believe it's in Acts 3, Acts 2, Acts 2 or 3. Well, when they healed the man at the gate, he couldn't walk.
The lame man. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Acts
get that account when he healed them.
1. Yeah.
It should be like Acts
Acts 3
3, I think
1.
Acts 3,
Yeah.
4, Acts the third chapter. Then it speak about it in Acts.
Yeah.
Just read it real quick. I think it's just the third chapter. What I'm trying to get out of it.
Yeah, it's Acts 3. Let me grab it right quick. And this is Acts 3 and 1. It says, now Peter and John went up together into the temple at the hour of prayer, being the ninth hour. And a certain man, lame from his mother's womb, was carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, to ask alms of them that entered into the temple.
Right. So this
Who
man, he was
seeing,
born. He was born lame, basically not able to walk. Right. So from a child up, so all he knew was being crippled like that, and not being able to walk. Right. He was
right,
basically born paralyzed. He couldn't use his legs. So this is the position that he was in, and this is what people know him for. Whenever they see him in front of the gate, oh, that's old dude. He can't walk. Right. This and that. All right. Go ahead.
it says, who seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple asked an alms, and Peter, fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, look on us. And he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something of them. Then Peter said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. In the name of Yahweh Hamashiach of Nazareth, rise up and walk.
Right. So he gave him something even way better than money. Right. Because money couldn't buy him his legs. Couldn't buy him the
Right,
strength. Right. To get up and walk. Right. Hey, this is what the Lord is gonna be doing for people because you're gonna have people that been messed up, right?
right,
It could have been from since they was born, or they could have had a tragic accident to where they in a wheelchair, and this and that, and the Lord can put the Spirit on you to heal that individual, right? And they went through that just to be healed, just like when you go to in the book of what that's John. It's in the book of John. Basically, the man that was born blind, right? And he
uh,
was only born blind for the occasion of being healed from that, right? You continue going up.
time. And it says in verse 5, it says, and he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something of them. Then Peter said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. In the name of Yahweh Hamashiach of Nazareth, rise up and walk. And he took him by the right hand and lifted him up. And immediately his feet and ankle bones received strength. And he
Keep going.
leaping up, right? And he leaping up stood and walked and entered with them into the temple, walking and leaping and praising Yahweh.
So he said he was leaving,
Hmm.
right? He was leaping, because he had never felt that before. He ain't never felt like, bro, my legs is good. Like, what the fuck is this feeling? So he using them, jumping up and down, this and that. Right? It's like buying a new car or something like that. Right? You want to see what the engine like, a fast car, you kind of, doing your little thing in it or whatever. Right? But imagine you never being able to use your legs, and then all of a sudden you can walk. Like, bro, you gonna be leaping, and them, bro, his legs was restored like whole, like 100%, bro. Like he got them. You
Mm-hmm.
see, for him to be able to just jump right away, like, come on, bro. Like, you was paralyzed, now you leaving, and everybody seeing you leaving.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
He says, and he took him by the right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and ankle bones received strength, and he leaping up stood and walked
So
and hid
really,
the.
hey, just jump to verse 16, and then y'all know I got it.
Okay, and it says, this is Acts 3:16. It says, and his name through faith in his name had made this man strong,
Mm.
whom ye see, and now, yea, the
And no,
faith. Yep, and no, like, let me read that again. Acts 3:16. It says, and his name through faith in his name hath made this man strong, whom ye see and know, yea, the faith which is by him hath given him this perfect soundness in the presence of you all.
right. So
Right.
it was the
Ooh.
faith. Hey, he believed.
Yeah.
Believed in it. And, hey, that's what gave him that strength, right? When you got that faith and Yahweh Shem, hey, that sanctify you, bro. Hey, and he had his legs had no choice but to be healed, right?
Right.
Because of that faith. So it's gonna be by faith, and through faith are people gonna be healed in the days to come. And only the elect is gonna have that faith instilled within them, because what it says in the book of in the Apocrypha,
So
that
right
basically
too.
right, that the I think I'm thinking about the first chapter though, that the fear
Okay.
is created with the faithful in the womb.
Yeah,
Right.
let me
So
grab
from the womb, that faith and fear is already instilled into them. All right. But it might just take a certain event to happen to bring that out. But you got it, bro.
it. Yep. This is yeah, what I just basically beautiful point because we read in John 14, believe on me. It's gonna be through faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. You're gonna actually have to believe. All right. You're
Right.
not this power, it's not just coming to any old regular guy. It's coming to somebody that wholeheartedly trusts and believe in Yahweh Shema Shai and the names and the doctrine in the power of the Lord in his majesty. All right. They're gonna already know. They're gonna know that Yahweh Shema Shai ruleth and sit upon the throne. But if a brother can grab Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter,
Right.
in around believe it's the 6th verse. I'm gonna tell you real quick. Because that faith, that boldness is gonna be manifest within the elect. All right. The brother stated about how people is gonna marvel at how is this individual getting through all these things? How is he coming out on top every time and we're starving and we don't have nowhere to eat, animals chasing us and shit. Well, the spirit of the Lord is going to be manifest upon those that believe, and He's
Right.
going to strengthen them, and it's going to be obvious. All right, it's a great reward for suffering now, man. Okay,
Uh,
this is Wisdom of Solomon. Grab Wisdom of Solomon, Bible Kushah 12 and 16, Bible Kushah.
this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 12:16. It says, for thy power is the beginning of righteousness, and because thou art the Lord of all, it maketh thee to be gracious unto all.
All right, right. We read omnipotent. The Lord is, He's Lord of all. He has a chosen people. He has His favorites, but everything is within the jurisdiction and the control of Yahweh Shema Shai. Ultimately, even the wicked. All right, the animals, everything is under the control and authority of Yahweh Shema Shai. So He is gracious unto all. All right, you can read 17. 17 is the point.
It says, for when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, thou
Right,
showest thy
full
strength.
power, all powerful, omnipotent. When people don't believe that Yahweh Shema Shai, our powers are full power, You got it, bro. From there.
Con. And among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest.
Yep. Read it from the top. Abu Kushal Salakia.
It says, for when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest.
Right. So the Lord is gonna make the elect bold. All right. In these coming times, how are they gonna be made bold? Well, through their faith in the Lord, turning them up, activating them, and giving them that power. All right. That's how the Lord's gonna make Himself known in the earth. Through the judgments and through the things He brings upon the earth, and through His elect. All right, the elect of Yahweh Shema Shah is going to magnify His name upon earth. Wow, how is He? Well, it's because of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, we were healing and feeding and doing all these miracles, and it's going to be to glorify the name of the Lord. You see, but that was it on that. We can go to Isaiah 59 and 18. If brothers don't have anything.
Can I add something real quick? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sirach 17 and 10, and the elect shall praise His holy name. And the scripture speak about those that stood stiffly for the name of the Lord, and also that the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. So that name is going to be getting pushed, so that the world is going to hear that name, and when things pop off, they're going to know who's responsible for it, because we say, "Hey, the Most High Yahweh, He's going to do this." Yahweh and Yahweh shot, right? He's going to do this. He's going to do that. This is going to happen, and that's going to happen, right? And so when it does happen, they're going to know who it is, and the credit is going to be given to the Most High Yahweh, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. And that's what it's all about. The name of the Lord being feared once again upon the earth. That's why the Lord is going to be doing all these things and giving His power. All right. To show that you Israelites, you got to fear your power, man. These heathen, they're going to get up under the rule of righteousness. All right. The name of the Lord will be magnified on earth. All right. And, we're speaking about that. They count, man. They hate seeing us out there. All right. They don't really know, but they know it's not good. They know it's not beneficial to America and what they've built up. All right.
Right.
And the elite know. They know what's going on, man. They know the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And this spells destruction for you. Seeing low level, what you call deemed low level Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, telling you what's about to occur and telling you your fate, your future. Okay, which is captivity for 1,000 years, then slavery. All right, but you got it. You can start at 18,
All
Salakia
right.
19, Isaiah
All
59
right.
and 19.
All right. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up His standard against them.
Right. So the enemy is, planning, gnashing his teeth, and he is coming in like a flood. All right. He's gonna cut off the cities. He's gonna cut off HEB and Walmart. He's gonna make them camps. All right. And it's about to get real, man. It already is real, but it's about to get more real as Yahweh Shai draws near and closer to the earth. But brothers, want to add on and chime in, Baba Shah, please do.
Right. I got Revelation 11 and 5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth and devours their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
Mm.
These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with plagues, as often as they will. All right. So when you go into them accounts too, because the elect is gonna have that power, but you had Elijah that rained that fire down.
Woo!
Right?
Yep.
You had
There you
the
go.
same man, I believe. He basically shut up the heavens so it wouldn't rain. Pray to the Most High that it wouldn't rain, right? And also with Moses with the plagues, right, in Egypt, right? The Most High is using His men to bring these things forth. You see, so if anybody try to come up against His elect, but we said, "Hey, touch not mine anointed," and do my prophets no harm.
Right.
So like the Lord gonna lift up that standard and that protection because Esau gonna have some shit out here, bro. That you're gonna need divine intervention. You're gonna need the Lord to come through. Because on our own power, we're not gonna be able to overcome this man. Or Revelation 12 say, hey, we overcame him by what the word of our testimony, right? And by the blood of Yahweh. So through Yahweh, bro, hey, it's like it was quoted earlier, through Yahweh, we're able to do all things, right? Praying to him, getting that assistance to the spirit, right? For miracles, for power, for strength, all of these things. You got it, bro.
Yep. You had some Kasad?
You got it.
Yeah, and ultimately, man, we speak about the miracles and being protected through Jacob's trouble, but at the latter end, the scriptures say we're going to fight with Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, with that number, we're going to go to war against the wicked. Like an ancient battle. You had them both sides with the horses, and it's not going to be like that. We're going to be, Lord willing, come down New Jerusalem, and make war against the wicked, you see, and round them up and put them into captivity. You see, fishers are going to be turned into hunters. So ultimately, the latter end of, this is immortality, man, the new bodies. But leading up to that, it's going to be the Lord's going to show His power within the earth. While we're in this weaker state. You got it.
Now I'm gonna say shit even before that, hey, the war already gonna be started with
Yep.
Revelation 12 speak about the war
In
with
heaven. Yep.
Michael with angels and the devil with angels talking about Esau Edom against the heavenly host. Right? But also too, like you said, like when we come out from chariots too, and we gonna go around enforcing the law, right? Putting our stamp, right, and ownership back on the planet Earth. You got it.
Yeah. This is the precept real quick. Wisdom of Solomon. That's what I was alluding to. 3 in verse. Wisdom of Solomon 3 in verse 7. It says, "And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks amongst the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shah, shall reign forever." You see? So, we're going to shine. We're going to have an aura glow. We're going to be changed in new bodies. And it's going to be a time of judging and rulership and dominion, man. All right? We're not going to be subject to the laws and what Esau says is right and this carnal low-level stuff that we're into now. You see? But that was it. We pretty much hit
Hey,
on Isaiah. Yep.
it said run to and fro like sparks, right, among the
Yep.
stubble. We see sparks, see the but it's gonna be quick. But that with that,
Yep.
I don't know if you brought up Isaiah 40 already.
Yeah, I was finna get that next.
Okay, yeah, you got it, bro.
You grab it, bro. Grab it, bro. Baba Kusha.
Let me see.
Started like 28, I believe. Yeah, but like, hey, it's just, bro, we can't even really. The Lord's power is so magnificent. We can only meditate and like, man, bro, it's gonna be way past what we can fathom, like the brother stated earlier. And the heathen, they're gonna be dismayed. They're gonna be stricken with fear. They're gonna
Right.
know they have no shot of overcoming us anymore. All right. You're no longer going to refer to us as niggas and spicks and tomahawks. You're going to refer to us as the children of Israel, Yasharallah. And we're going to be those gods upon the earth as we once were. Okay. And it's starting with this doctrine. This doctrine is what's really, killing y'all because it's, low that number. We won. There's no going back. Okay. You're no longer seeing in the light that you are seeing now. All right. As that great ruler, that great oppressor. Scriptures talk about Isaiah 14. Is this the man that ruled the earth? Okay, you're going to be taken down. You got it out.
It's Isaiah 40 and 28. It says, "Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There's no searching of his understanding." So most of them don't get tired. What that Psalms 121 speaks on that, on how that he's protecting the elect. He don't take
Yep.
breaks. He don't slumber. He don't sleep. And then it says there's no searching of his understanding. So it's just showing you how powerful and mighty he is, though. Like, you can't search out his understanding. Right? Esau
Yep.
try to figure out everything, know everything, The Most High's mind alone cannot be searched out. Like,
Right.
bro, if we was, let's say even if we were able to know the mind of the Most High, we would bug the fuck out. Even in these bodies, we can't know none of that. Even in when we get out of new bodies, the Most High not gonna reveal to us, his whole intents and of his mind and this and that, because he wouldn't be the Most High then. He
Right.
always got to have that edge, above us, right?
Yeah. What
It
scripture
says,
say, the Salaki, the ancient of days, before time and the sun and all that. Like, damn, bro, the ancient of days.
right,
Like you said, yep,
something that wasn't even created, bro.
yeah, bro.
Like when you
That,
try to even you even try to put that in your mind, like
right.
Most High,
Yeah,
like bro,
that's
everything has a beginning, bro. Everything has an end. Everything that we see, bro, has a like it was created and it started like something was taken and something was made out of that. But the Most
yeah.
High, for you to always have been here and nobody created you or made you, it's like, bro, like you can't even fathom that, bro.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
bro.
you just
Shit.
like, bro, you just existed in the ancient
Mm-mm.
days, bro. Before he even created the earth, bro, he was already here.
Right.
So it's just like, bro, what was going on, bro? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey, say that's why hey, he used to be feared, bro. Something that wasn't even created by nobody. Like, bro, come on now. It says
Woo.
he give it power to the faint and to them that have no might. He increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. It says, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So we're gonna be in new bodies, bro. The Lord is gonna upgrade us, bro. Like take us to a whole nother level, right? That people have not even seen, right? They probably seen a glimpse of things on movies and this and that, but they can't explain the power of the Most High, right? And just because they put it in the movie, the Lord gonna outdo that shit. Cause you thinking you try to know something, the Lord gonna
Right.
outdo that. Shit. You don't got the Lord figured out, bro. Nobody can figure out the Lord. Cause he the one putting thoughts in our head and giving us things to do. So
Right.
the Lord let us don't let us think and be able to have a certain capacity to even think about certain things, according to His level and how far He want us to go, right? But hey, he gonna bless us, bro, with that power, bro. Hey, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. And you're gonna see Negroes, Latinos, so called right, Native Americans is running around with power. The people that they look down upon, bro, with power of a god,
Right.
they're gonna be fucking trembling, bro. That's why they trembling now. Because we calling back on that name, and they know through that name, bro, things can happen in the earth through that name. We're calling on Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, bro. It's like just from having that name, bro, it's gonna make miracles and salvation and being protected. All of that's possible, right? Just like in the book of Judges, whenever we were being in captivity, Israel will call upon the Lord, call upon that name, He'll deliver them. That's why in during this time, the Lord took away the name, so and during this captivity, so we wouldn't be able to call upon Him and be saved. But hey, He gave us a name back. So what you think gonna happen after that? You got it, bro.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. The name of Yahweh Shema Shai, is powerful. Like the brother stated in Proverbs 18, I believe it was King David in the Psalms. He said, if 1,000 people are gathered against me, I would not be afraid. He's going to destroy them in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, bro. That's all we need.
Right.
We just read Isaiah 40. That source, that power source, is undefeated, unlimited. Nothing can come against. And the Lord, it's like, man, the Lord called us, man. The Lord would have been chosen, but this is the power source that have called us to be victorious over this beast system and Esau, Edom, and the non-believers. Okay, so we are to be confident in this, you know. So that's basically it. I had a few more, but we pretty much nailed the point, brothers, and have none.
Yeah, we're going off you, bro. Never you wanna
Yeah,
close it,
matter of
bro?
fact, let's grab Acts 12:1. Let's get this account of Peter being delivered out of prison, because we went into the power But we know faith, is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of not seen. So the Lord is going to try us. With that being said, all these powers and miracles are, prophecy, and they're going to come, they're going to happen. But, scriptures say in the Apocrypha that the Lord scourges them that comes near unto him, you see, to try them, to see what, do you really believe in me? Do you really trust in these testimonies? So let's grab Acts 12:1 and get this
All right.
account just to show, you may be put in a situation where you have to execute faith, praying, waiting, patience, as the scriptures say. So let's grab that. Let's not
All
leave
right.
off without getting that. Yep, Acts 12:1.
Con, this is
And we
Acts
can read
12.
down to around 11, Baba Kushag.
All right, Con. This is Acts 12:1. It says, now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church. It says, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also.
Right?
Then were the days of unleavened bread. It says, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to four
Quarterns.
quaternions of
Hmm.
soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people.
Right. And I believe 4 quarterns of soldier is 12, 12, 12, 12. I believe I had looked it up. I could be wrong, but it's a lot of guards over one little thing. So it's one person and then soldiers watching over guarding this one area. So Peter was, basically like in a maximum capacity prison cell. All right.
Right.
So you can keep reading.
It says, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto Yahweh for him.
Right. And another thing, I highlighted this because it said prayer of the church. All right. The church, it was a lot of spirits praying to Yahweh Shema Shah for Peter. All right. So the brothers in the church is very important. That prayer is very important. Okay. Not just in a situation where you're dire or you're sick, but any situation. That's why the scriptures say, bring your petition before the church that they may lay hands and pray over you. So, the prayers of the brothers is powerful. You got it out.
No, going to basically speaking, going back to the point. All right, the quarter.
Quarters. Yeah.
Right, the quarter, 1 quarter then is basically 4 soldiers, so it was a total of 16 of them. But
16
they do,
con.
basically it's 4 of them, and they do shift work. 2 of them, the prisoners is chained. It's chained to 2 of them, and 2 of them is watching, outside of the outside the basically the prison cell or whatever. And then they switch out, right? So that's
Yeah.
basically what that was. So yeah, he was being watched,
Yeah.
and guarded heavily.
Heavy surveillance. That's still heavy surveillance. But that is right here for. So 16, you got 16 men watching one dude. So how does he make it out of the situation?
Right, they weren't there at all at the
Same
same
time,
time
right.
watching it, but
But
yeah,
like you
they
said, they
all
were switching out.
yeah shit. It ain't no break. So
Yep.
whenever somebody left, the other one coming in, and then you chained the 2 of them anyway. So
Mm.
Damn, you chained 2 of the dudes?
yeah, to two of the guards, the prisoner
Okay.
would be chained to him.
Look at that.
Con,
So that's even more, that's even more testament to the power of the Lord, man. You got it, bro.
it says
You
Peter
read 5
therefore.
again, Baba Kushar? 5, read 5.
This Acts 12:5. It says Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto Yahweh for him. And it says, and
Yep.
when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with two
2
chains,
chains. Yep.
and the keepers before the doors kept the prison. It says, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly, and his chains fell off from his hands.
Right.
And the
So
angel, yep,
if I may add, just real quick, Salakia, angel intervened despite all the situations and circumstances, all the prison. The Lord sent that angel, man. Nothing hindered that. Nothing
right,
oh, the angel can't come because no, nothing could stop that. Okay, that was preset said for Peter to be delivered out of that situation. So likewise, the situation that we're put in, bro. All right, we gotta believe and be optimistic and have faith. In the
Right.
worst case scenario, we gotta be optimistic. Hey, I serve the Lord, bro. I got the names of the omnipotent power. I can get out of this if that's His will. All right,
Right.
and believe. You got it, bro.
Right. And it says, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And he went out
Hey,
and followed
hey,
him.
you gotta think about that, bro. He had to get ready and prepared, bro. Like you waking up, getting ready for work or some shit like that. You know, you putting your clothes on and shit. Bro, he doing this and getting ready in front of the guards. So the
Mm,
angel had them blinded, in some form or way or fashion, right? For him to be able to do all of that and to be able to talk to him like that, and all of that, bro. Right?
God.
A miracle. Go
He
ahead.
got leveled up. He got leveled up in front of their face. They stayed carnal. You know, that's his power, bro. You can't really explain it, bro. We'll know when we get the new bodies. But hey, scriptures say we're gonna do greater things than this. All right. Think about, reading somebody's mind and knowing what they want to do, and beating them to the punch or doing it, that power is coming, man. Scriptures say ye are gods. Do you believe that? We are gods. All right. It's going to be nothing for you. How about Shema Shah to flip the switch on his elect? You see, you got it, bro.
And it says, and he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true, which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. It says, when they were past the first and the second word, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. And
Yep.
when Peter was come to himself, he said, now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel and have delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectations of the people of the Jews.
That's it. He was delivered out of all the expectation, all the thoughts of the Jews, so he was delivered out of it. All right. Yeah, all the thoughts and imaginations, and people have thoughts and imaginations against the hopeful elect now. All right. The scriptures say the Lord have, in Apocrypha, roughly paraphrase, he have respect unto his elect, or care for his elect and respect unto his chosen. And that's going to be made manifest, you see. But that was basically all I had, bro. Brothers didn't have anything, we can close it out.
Go ahead and wrap it up, bro.
All right. So, Lord, when this was edifying and comforting and uplifting and exhorting to the hopeful elect, all praise and glory goes into our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors into our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.